All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to our second and final live stream of today. We are on Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now, I don't know. Well, this is just. Today is just not the day, it seems. I'm gonna. I guess if I have to, I'm just going to do everything on Twitch. Seems maybe Aircast is just having all kinds of issues. I don't know if it's my connection or if it's on their end, or I don't know what anymore at this point. It's just something's not working. But I'm gonna give it a moment and see if anybody else pops in on the chat on Twitch. Like, all I'm getting is buffering on YouTube. But I don't know. It does not seem like my internet is stable today for some reason. Well, if we have to, we'll just do it on... We're just going to do it on Twitch. Screw it. I guess that's just the only way we're going to be able to do it today. I can't... Yeah, I'm not going to keep fighting with the system. Anyway, we're going to do an aerial tour of Lisbon. We're going to come around the city, talk a little bit about the history of Lisbon and all that. And then we will go over and check out the Grand Prix circuit there in Estoril. We found that. So we're just going to kind of tour around, and then we're going to probably land over here at this airport. We'll call in because there's the racetrack there. We'll just call in and ask for permission to land, and then we're going to set this thing down and wrap this thing up. So I apologize in advance if for some reason the stream falls apart again. So hopefully that does not happen. But I did, as I was getting ready to set the stream up, my router reset again. If it happens one more time, I'm going to have to call and to Spectrum and complain, and either they're going to have to reimburse this month's payment, or they're going to have to at least return half of it. Something.
Tower Froggy,
because this is
237
unacceptable.
ready at runway 17 departing straight out.
Froggy 237 altimeter tree, 0.16 wind 164 at 10. Straight out, departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 17.
Let's get that weather nice for this flight. Everything looks good. Let's get in the air. Maybe this might be a quiet stream because I think everybody's just kind of like not sure that I'm going to be able to complete an actual stream today. There we go. We're up and away. Go right out over the city here. Just all right. So, a couple quick notes about Lisbon. So this was the name of the area has changed a lot over the years apparently, and I didn't know this. It's been called a Lispo, Isopo, Phoenicians, Greeks, Romans, all have come through the area over the many years. And then in the so that the city of Lisbon was founded by the mythical hero Ulysses or Odysseus. The Phoenician name was Alice Ubo, meaning safe harbor. The Moors invaded in the 5th century. So there's plenty of, a lot of the architecture, the old stuff, the old architecture of Lisbon all takes its sort of cues, or it was all kind of like a mixture of different sort of people who were, you know, over the city, over the years. So Roman architecture, Moorish architecture. It is essentially it's the capital and largest city of Portugal. So it's like the cultural center basically for Portugal.
Montijo approach Froggy 237 is type Cessna 152 4 miles
It's
southeast
the
of Lisbon,
10th most populous urban area
clearance to
in
transition
the
Charlie
European
airspace.
Union.
Froggy 237 Montijo approach. Squawk 1541.
Finance, commerce,
Squawk
media,
1541
entertainment,
Froggy
arts,
237.
international trade, education, and tourism.
Froggy 237 radar contact 4 miles west of Montijo, 2,300 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
It
Cleared
is
through
one of the
Charlie airspace,
two
Froggy 237.
cities, Porto being the other one, as a global city. The airport that I believe we just took off of served an estimated 29 million passengers in 2018, being the busiest airport in Portugal, third busiest in the Iberian Peninsula, and the 20th busiest in Europe. It is the 9th most visited city. It is one of the oldest cities in the world and the second oldest European capital after Athens. Wow. So there you go. A little bit of history of Lisbon. Very beautiful. So we're going to go... I'm just going to kind of fly around here a little bit. Do some laps, so to speak, I guess. And then we'll go check out the Portuguese Grand Prix circuit. It is it's no longer used for F1, but the MotoGP has visited there. The layout, I was a bit like perplexed because when I found it, I'm like, it looks a lot like the circuit the Circuit de Catalunya in Barcelona. So it's got somewhat of a similar sort of design, but then I looked at it, I'm like, no, that can't be it. And then when I looked up the circuit online, oh nope, that's the circuit for Estoril where the Portuguese Grand Prix was held over the years. So yeah, we're probably not going to go for very long today. I'm looking at the chat; it's completely dead. So we're just going to try to get some sightseeing in here a little bit. I'm hoping that this issue, I'm going to probably have to call the customer support anyway, just to find out what's going on. So this may be about a 30, 35, maybe 40 minutes tops. And I need to get a little bit lower here in order to kind of see. We're going to come back around here, and then we'll make our way towards Estoril and all that. Now my stepdad has Portuguese heritage. I think I don't remember if his parents spoke it fairly fluently, but I don't think he speaks any Portuguese at all. So, anyways, yeah, certainly a place I'd like to visit and check out. There's not a lot of like markers for interesting stuff. I've kind of just had to pick out some different things to point out, but you know, kind of like when we toured around. Tour around not too long ago. It was. Oh, my flaps have been up or down this whole time. Duh. I just realized that. You know, there's certainly some history there, but we don't have the markers and such to point out the key features of Portugal. Unfortunately, it certainly would seem like it'd be a kind of a neat place to fly around. Now, I'm gonna try tonight. I know it's not gonna go. You know, it's gonna be kind of quiet in the chat, which is fine. Okay, but tonight, about 7 or so my time, I am going to do a flight around Tokyo. Got some really cool points of interest that I want to point out and talk a little bit culturally about Tokyo and Japan in general. And so I think it would be a really kind of a neat sort of thing, but in order to do it, if I flew there right now, it's dark. So I have to wait till the night for it to be light out. So we're going to try to do that as a special stream tonight if everything's resolved. So that will be, I'm going to live stream it. Hopefully I can get it where I can do stream straight to YouTube as well, and all that. So so be on the lookout for that. I know, like I said, it's going to be late for a lot of people. They're not going to be able to watch it during the live stream, so the chat is going to probably be very quiet, which is fine, like I said. But we're going to try to have some fun and try to point out some really cool things in Tokyo. So I'm really excited to share that with you guys as a special stream tonight. we'll be in the Cessna 152, obviously, and we'll have some fun with that. Let's come back around here. Come around by the airport again. So if you notice, there's even a town over here called Santa Clara. It's interesting. There's a lot of names, like Santa Clara is a name I recognize from the South Bay of San Francisco. So it's interesting that there's a lot of names that are used around the world, not in just one particular place. But for the Lisbon area, the name Santa Clara might have a different meaning than it would maybe in there in San Francisco. Hello, Scouse. How are you? There's only you right now. It's just you and me, I guess. I'm not able to stream live to YouTube today. I've had some internet issues, so I'm just trying to get this flight around Lisbon in, and we'll be wrapping this up. Oh, Chris. Oh, okay. Well, welcome, Chris. Yeah, you're the only one here, I think. I did let Mick know that I was on here only. I wasn't able to, I've had some issues today, so it's just, Mick may be popping in finally. I did let him know through Discord that I was only on Twitch right now. So, yep. You got me on in the background. Okay. Well, thank you. So yeah, we're just going to fly around here for a little while, and then we're going to wrap this up. And then tonight, I'm going to try to do, well, if everything goes according to plan, I'm going to do a special stream around Tokyo. And, like I said, I know that's going to be pretty late for you guys there in the UK, so you can watch it later on and just enjoy it. I'm going to be up front now. I'm probably going to geek out a little bit when we're flying around Tokyo, because there's some really cool stuff to see. And then if all goes according to plan and things settle down, then tomorrow we'll be back on Train Sim. We will be on the Long Island Railroad and the M3, and then we're going to do a flying tour of Savannah, and then we have, it'll be a little after midnight. So I'm looking at either about 7 or 8, like when you guys wrap up tonight, Nick. I'm going to try to get mine going, and so yeah, you can just catch it, whenever you have time. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Some really cool stuff to see there, and but yeah, because I wanted to do it, but in order to do it, I have to do it when it's like evening time here. It'll be daytime over there already, so. Like it'll be either late morning or early afternoon, so there'll be plenty of sunlight and all that, so you'll be able to see everything. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be a much longer it'll be a pretty good flight later. All goes according to plan, but I'm going to have to it reset again just about 5 or so minutes before I was able to get the stream stuff set up. There's Predator. Hello, Predator.
Predator killer.
I can't do it as good as Mick, obviously. that's as close as it'll get. But yeah, so really, this is one of those really lovely places, I think. So yeah, definitely, I'd like to visit Lisbon one of these days. So yeah, we got some cool stuff planned for tomorrow. We'll be on the M3, and then we'll be on the at least you tried. And then we'll have the Then we're going to do the flying tour of Savannah, and then a special surprise. We'll still be in Savannah, I'll tell you that much. But we're going to have a bit of fun in Savannah. I don't know whose football pitch this is, but this looks really nice. Not sure which team this belongs to, but look at that. That looks pretty decent. Or maybe, I don't know. Well, it looked kind of decent from a distance. I don't know from up close. There's no marker to tell us what the stadium is. But anyway. Alright, so now we got to find Estrel and go find the Grand Prix circuit. So, yeah, so that's tomorrow, and then Thursday, or Wednesday, of course, we're only going to be doing train sim. We'll be on the rapid transit route. We're going to do a service from Dessau to Leipzig. Shouldn't take very long to do, and then that'll wrap up Wednesday. Thursday, we are looking at an LGV Mediterranean service, and then we'll be back in the Beechcraft King Air 350i. We're doing an IFR flight. That's going to be kind of a special one as well, so that should be fun. And I'm not going to say where we're going just yet. You'll see on Thursday. Friday, we're doing the Isle of Wight service, and then we'll be back in the King Air here in Portugal, and we're going to continue to kind of skirt around around Spain and Portugal and whatnot. So yeah, that should be pretty fun. Friday, we will be doing Friday is Friday we're flying around Spain. Saturday, we are doing a special flight on Saturday as well. That's going to be a surprise, as well as Sunday's flight. So we got some really special stuff lined up for the week. So do tune in. Tell your friends, tell your loved ones. Tell whoever you might think might enjoy all the fun stuff. So, yeah. Good times this week, as long as the internet doesn't give me any more fits. Alright, so I know Estrel, we're going to come along the coast kind of here, and as soon as we see the marker, I know there's an airport not far from where we want to go, so those are my two kind of landmarks that I'm looking for. Got some good stuff lined up for this week. I think everybody be pretty. So I think what we're going to do also, just kind of talking about the near future, it'll probably be every other Sunday that I won't stream, just so that I have like a day just to kind of chill and either just play games myself or just watch TV or do other stuff that I want to do. So sorry about that. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I think so. This Sunday I'll stream, but the following Sunday will not stream. I just think I need a break every once in a while. I do believe, okay, there's the airport that I'm looking for off in the distance there. I do believe that's it. So Estrel should be, we'll keep kind of coming over here on the coast here. Coastline. So yeah, really beautiful scenery. If you missed the opening part, I talked a little bit about the history, so if you watch it on the replay, you'll be able to kind of catch up on some of that stuff. Yeah, I saw the city name Estrel, and I'm like, well, if that's there, then where's the Grand Prix circuit? I remember there was a Portuguese Grand Prix for some years, but if you're still wanting to see racing action there on the circuit, I do believe MotoGP is still racing there. So if you look it up on YouTube, you can watch.
Contact Sintra approach on 118.6. Good day.
You can watch the action there. I'm sure they have replays of the races there.
Froggy 237 Sintra approach altimeter 29.9 to continue as planned.
But whoever designed it, it does seem like they took a lot of their cues from the Circuit de Catalunya. That, so Estrel, there's the airport that we're going to eventually land at here shortly. And it does seem like there is some, I don't know if this is land that looks like some of this was like for agricultural use, and then it just, they decided to turn it into housing. You know, the businesses have bought it up or something. I don't know. Ooh, look, a roundabout. Those pesky roundabouts. So the interesting thing about a lot of these countries is there's always a mixture, it seems, of traditional architecture, more modern stuff. You know, it's all kind of mixed in. But it, you know, a lot of times when that happens, the more modern stuff tends to clash with the traditional architecture. All right, so Estrel should be right on the other side there. We're going to kind of turn towards the coast again, and then we'll turn back in and find the Grand Prix circuit and do a couple of air laps around. We're not going to go corner for corner, but we'll just kind of circle around and then we get ready to land. Hope you've all enjoyed this. I'm sorry it's not going to be as long as I expected. Today's streams just have not gone according to plan at all, really. Okay, there's the town of Estrel, or city. I think it's really a town, but it's a certainly a touristy sort of area for various reasons, obviously. The racing circuit there is certainly an attraction whenever there's a race in town, I'm sure. Like Monterey was whenever there was races down there at Laguna Seca. Of course, the hotel prices go up. I don't know if I ever told you guys this. Can I do a flight from VABB to VILH? Hold on just a second. VABB Airport. That is in Mumbai, India. I can try. I can, if you're talking about like a long distance flight, I'm not doing those right now, Troy. Only because the jetliners are all bugged. They're glitchy. So I could put it on the list of things to do at some point, but I have to wait until the jetliner stuff kind of settles down and starts working a little bit better. So but yeah, we will eventually. There's a lot of stuff I want to do, and I know there's a lot of places you all would like to see. We'll get there eventually, but I have to wait for the jetliner stuff to get a bit more. Because if I try to do it in a plane like this, it's going to take hours, and I don't want to do that. I'd rather it be, if it's like a couple hours, I can do that. But for like longer stuff, it's nearly impossible to do because the jetliners seem to crash, like not like physically crash, but you get 3/4 of the way into the flight and then all of a sudden the game crashes on you. So yeah. All right, so we're going to turn. I missed my turn towards the hills there. That's near where the circuit is. Matter of fact, I think I saw the outline right there. We'll go find it. Yeah, and it would be easier to do in the jetliner versus a turboprop or something. So, yeah, it would be. I don't trust flight sim to be stable enough for that period of time. I like to do it in an A320 because would probably be the most logical thing to do it in, but I don't trust it for that. Hopefully, if they can get some things fixed and things get a little bit more stable, then certainly that's something we could look at doing in the future. So. There it is. There's the Grand Prix circuit for Estoril. I do want to visit more countries. It's just that we're working our way around and all that. So we're gonna get to more places as time goes on, but. It's a huge commitment too in order for me to do that. But anyway, so there it is. That is the modern Grand Prix circuit here at Estoril. Now they did add in. I think up here that's an addition, that chicane area there, in an effort to slow things down. I think that's where the MotoGP riders go through there to try to slow them down. Looks like there's a dirt track there for like motocross bikes or something. Swing back around here. It'd be nice if it was a point of interest, to be honest. It should be. All the racing circuits should be a point of interest, I think, personally. But they may be not because they're, I don't know if it's like a licensing issue or what, but there's a golf course right here. Come back around this way. It does have some elevation changes, it looks like. Yeah, pretty cool. I would think helipad somewhere for a medevac flight during the race weekends. In case somebody got in an accident and needed to be taken to a local hospital. Alright, let's get on the list here.
Cascades Tower Froggy 237 3 miles west 900 feet to land.
Froggy
We gotta get a little bit of altitude here.
Altimeter 29.9 2 and 274 at Prix. Enter left traffic runway 35.
Oh, perfect.
Fly left
should get
downwind
our-
runway 35 Froggy 237.
There we go. Oop. I thought it was going to be a little bit different than that. And we're not too far off from the pattern entry here. We'll just make that quick correction. Go ahead and start slowing down here. Even though we're already slow, but we're gonna. Ooh, we don't want to stall. And that's exactly what's getting ready to happen there. So we have the flaps down. It's going to lift us up. There's our airport over yonder.
Froggy 237 with 274 at Prix. Cleared to land runway 35.
Cleared to land runway 35 Froggy 237.
It's like it just easily starts to go into stall. I cannot get this thing to settle down for our approach. We are way high too. Gotta get some of this altitude off. Plenty of runway for this little plane.
Froggy 237, turn next taxiway.
Will do. All right. Well, there we are, folks. Welcome to our little airport here.
Froggy 237, turn next taxiway.
Will do. Can I get to the taxiway first? Please and thank you.
Froggy 237, contact ground on 121.83.
121.83 Froggy 237. Cascais ground, Froggy 237 taxi to parking.
Cascais.
Froggy 237,
Oh,
taxi
thank you,
to
Nick.
general aviation parking by taxiway.
I was just thinking as we were coming in,
Taxiing
I'm
to
like,
general
you know,
aviation parking by
there was
taxiway,
plenty of
Froggy
times
237.
Nick was like, oh, I think I'm getting a little airsick. Oh, it's all over the place. So we have improved our landings quite a bit. That's a good thing. But yeah, those first few landings, boy, Mick was not too happy. I thought he was going to throw in the towel. I can't watch you fly anymore, Rob. Nope. Well, it just takes a little bit of practice to get used to everything, I guess. Oh, big parking spot here. Plenty of room. All right, let's go ahead and get this stopped. And then we'll turn off the battery here in a moment. I have my hands in the air now. Well, I learned I can't always fly or land it, out here. I have to be able to do it in here. Because that way I feel like I get I'm a little bit more comfortable flying from inside the cockpit now. All right, let's turn the battery off and wrap this up. All right, that is going to be it for today. Total of 103. We're getting on our way to the 200 mark now in the sim. So anyway, that's going to be it for today. I will see you all hopefully tonight. Like I said, I'm going to call Spectrum and find out what's going on. Why does my router just, for whatever reason, reset on its own? If things are going to be stable, we're going to be in Japan tonight in Tokyo. So do look for that. Hopefully either late tonight or early tomorrow. Watch it whenever you have time, if you can't be in the live stream. Other than that, that's going to be it. Yeah, you too, Predator.
Predator killer.
Thank you. So anyway, that's going to be it for today, folks. Do enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you all later. Peace. Live long and prosper.